One of our biggest pain points is we have chosen to be technology and industry agnostic, because that way when you have a business problem, we can help you solve it, right? We're wise,
Yep.
we have good answers for things, and a bad hammer is not the right tool for everybody, you know? Like, and it could be the perfect tool for somebody, but not for everybody, right? So as a result, we have what I refer to as the big pool of experts. And so then we have about 47 people total right now. Of that, about 35 people are bookable experts and things. Mm-hmm. And so one of our pains is getting all the different, it's like running 35 independent little consultants, right? And so getting them all together in unison to actually solve the original business objective is really hard. And so there's a lot of what we call it swirl. So there's lots of swirl that happens on any project. So you have 6 people, they're all brilliant. They all have different understandings of what to do and how to do it. But as you can imagine, the developers are very heavy on development's going to solve everything. The strategists are very heavy that strategy and good planning will solve everything. The designers want to solve with design and so on. And so consolidating that brilliance together to solve the problem effectively is day to day one of our bigger challenges. So taking smart independent people and unifying them together. When we were growing up a little bit, this is 2012, I started hiring actual employees, and we started growing like crazy. And so it was pretty apparent that Workflow Max, which was meant for accountants to track jobs for like audits, was terrible. Great reporting, absolutely terrible from a project management system. We were like, well, we need to figure out a better option, a better thing. And so for us, like, we cared about flexibility and we cared about cohesion. So like all the stuff is together. And so that's what we wanted to maximize for. The main thing we use to bring everybody together is software. So Accelo is a big part of that. And so for Accelo, that's our collaboration hub. We refer to it as the source of truth. So if it's not an Accelo or a link from Accelo, it's dead to us. And so what I liked about the approach was it took care of everything. We have 60% of our revenue is on retainer. So that's like contract basis stuff, as you guys know. Nobody supports that. You guys are like the only one that does that. We have 16% of our revenue is on support. We have 100 active clients right now. And so they just are all, we're the agency of record. So if they need stuff, we do it. Then we have 20 to 45 projects going concurrently at any one point for both existing retainer clients as well as just people that only do the projects. And so there's just a lot of data and a lot of stuff. And so you guys do the CRM side of stuff, you do the request side of things, you do support, you do contracts, you do projects, you do the invoicing and sales. There we go, sales tracking. So sales and quotes, and then of course time tracking. So it gave me one big hub to do all the stuff. The number one thing that's been like killer about it is contracts and retainers, right? Because we have so many retainer clients, so much of our cash and recurring work comes in through that. Like just having something that says you have X amount of hours, or we're going to prepay this one, or postpay this one, or roll over time on this one, or invoice this one. Like there's so many options in that that like no other software does well, and so that alone has been killer.